happening, everybody? Home Squad Sports. Happy Monday. Hope everyone's off to a great start of the week. Got a lot to cover. Got some big blowouts to go over. Some coaches entering the hot seat is more. Got to talk about Gundy. Got about Dalton's Florida Gators. We got Matia rising up the boards. Dante Moore rising up the boards. And a lot of other stuff as well. And we'll go over the game that we were at. We were covering at Miami of Ohio versus UNLV.
Great game.
If anybody caught that game, it came down to the last play, just like so many of these games did. First week before we get into it, Dalton, how are you doing, man?
I'm all right. I've been better during football season.
Giants fan. Gators fan.
My teams are 0-6 the last 3 weeks. Yeah. You know, so that's great.
It's okay.
Football season's over week 3. So, that sucks. But besides that, man, just looking forward to watching it with everybody else. I don't have no stress now the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Stress-free ball.
Was this – I guess it wasn't expected totally. I know the Gators were supposed to be a little better. I mean, a little better. I think I projected them to be good this year, man. I was fooled. Like I said, if you've seen the last couple episodes, I was always kind of skeptical on Napier. And then those last few games last year kind of bought everybody some hope, even if you did hate on them. But kind of back to where you started this time last year.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, this is pretty much deja vu. This is
right.
deja vu.
Yeah, we did talk. Yeah, you're right. Same exact story as last year. Who knows? He turns around again. But even if he does, he's still got to be gone.
Too much, man.
But there's no point in firing him now, really.
I know. Might as well just. You might
right
as well just
start firing the offseason.
I mean, the AD's in the back of their minds looking at people right now. I mean, the search is starting. It's the search before the search right now. And as for a lot of these teams, that's where I think is Oklahoma State as well. Maybe Oklahoma State. Maybe they make a move today. Do you think Gundy gets fired at any point today?
He should. I don't know, man. He's been there so long. They might let him ride the year out, just out of respect.
Same thing with Florida. Just kind of do the same thing.
He ain't been there 20 years, though.
I know.
But for Florida, it's like, right, we're already 0-3. Our schedule is way tougher. If we had Oklahoma State's schedule, yeah, get rid of the coach. Maybe we could still win 8 games. But with our schedule, I mean, we're cooked. But I'd like to see Trammell now. And here's a fun theoretical question.
What?
Clemson, Florida.
Clemson, Florida?
Neutral field. Who's winning?
Man,
terrible game.
They say Clemson, Florida, and then Oklahoma State and Oklahoma State. What's
Akron?
Oklahoma State and UCLA. They said whoever loses has to forfeit the rest of the season. What do you think about that?
I wouldn't mind.
All right. Before we get in top 6, let's get into the game we were at, Dalton.
Yeah.
Let's get into the Miami of Ohio game, man. I mean, we were there in Oxford. They treated us like family. We want to give a big shout out to Miami of Ohio. Thank you so much for having us.
Oh, yeah. Gave us the freaking best seat in the house.
We really did almost probably have one of the best seats in the house.
Literally.
Yeah, we were in the front row in the press box, and what a show we saw. We did play-by-play on our Twitter page if you saw that. And if you followed along or just watched it on ESPNU, you were in for a show because came down to the last play like so many of these games did. Dan Mullen able to get the dub. What'd you think about the game, man?
They battled through adversity, man. Ohio looked like they're going to win a lot, right? They were up 14, and we came back and tied it right after half. Then Miami of Ohio went right back up 14. It's like, man, something seems like it's meant to be today, right? But they kept feeding Jaden Thomas, and he was unstoppable at running back, man.
He put the team on his back.
He didn't give enough carries in the first half, though. I got to question that.
Well, I think it's because, we got to state the obvious here. Their starting quarterback, Quan Finn, went down with injury. And then they brought their backup in. He starts throwing it immediately and starts getting some good completions. Yeah, and DeQuan Finn, I think if DeQuan Finn doesn't get hurt, I think they walk away with that win. But we got to see, 2 pick sixes and a kickoff return.
Yeah, one by each team. And then shout out Keith Reynolds, man.
Keith Reynolds and like you said, Jaden Thomas, both the teams, they have a great talent on both sides. But Dan Mullen able to, whatever he said in the halftime speech worked. They came out halftime ready and more focused. A lot of mental errors for both teams early on, all sides and stuff, especially for Miami of Ohio. Some false starts. But
the same guy went offsides like 3 times for UNLV, though.
Yeah,
I heard the coaches talking about it.
Yeah, the DN. Yeah. We were right next to the coaches in the booth to the coordinators for UNLV, and it was a heck of a game. Came down to the last play, that kick, bobbled snap at the end for like a 52-yarder
Man,
to force overtime.
Louisville native is gonna kick it too.
Yeah, a guy from our hometown.
Hopefully he would have made it.
Yeah,
Overtime would have been nice.
Yeah, it was an amazing game. And when you see the starting quarterback go down, you're like, oh, this could be a blowout now. And it wasn't. Still came down to the
Kenny
last play.
Tracy, running back from Ohio, played great too, man.
Yes, he did.
100 yards rushing and 84 yards receiving, 2
Yes.
tuds.
Yep.
So he's a beast. 232. I mean, he's fast for his size. I think he could have transferred up.
Oh,
if
I think we're
wanted
gonna.
to,
Yeah, I think we've seen a couple NFL.
He
guys.
might go to the league.
Yeah, I think we've seen a couple guys in a Calandria on UNLV. Obviously, the quarterback played pretty solid.
Dave
but
Thomas is gonna.
But they relied on Thomas.
He'll play on Sundays.
Yes, him. And then I like number 1 for UNLV. Wasn't he a transfer from UWall from Florida?
Oh, did he end?
Yes,
Chief Borders.
Chief Borders. Yeah, he's good.
Great name.
Yeah, it was a lot of playmakers out there.
A couple of Florida guys that I think he brought in at Florida.
Yeah,
they're seniors now, 5th year or something. He had a tight end too, Nick Elksness. He was starting. I don't think he made any catches, but he got a couple guys from that Florida team his last year. But he had a lot of transfers, man. He did good class, and 4-0 start.
Agreed. Yeah, we're going to see his phone's going to be ring-a-ding-dinging. I think him and Lane Kiffin are going to have a lot of offers this offseason for a bunch of these programs. But it was a great time. We look forward to Miami of Ohio going back there in the future and covering a game. They treated us like family, and it was awesome.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to them, man. I mean, Jersey Mike's.
Oh, amazing Jersey Mike's before the game.
The whole bar. I mean, yeah, vinegar and oil.
Yeah, vinegar and oil. You got the pickles,
peppers,
as much lettuce as
mayo,
you like,
mustard,
and it was fresh lettuce.
Tomatoes.
You didn't tell that lettuce.
Good tomatoes too.
Yeah.
Right, they were right.
Okay, I'm not a tomato guy. So.
Yeah, they were good. So man, I can't complain about.
There's only one more thing that had made it better. A little like Arnold Palmer, like a little thing. Like
or
tea
I was like some coffee,
Yeah, we were coffeeed up because we hit the road at like 7 a.m.
Yeah,
so I got to get up at 6. Head to his house
6:30.
Yeah, we hit the road at 7 a.m. and got there. Made great time. It was kind of perfect
time.
Yeah, and we saw an amazing game. And I think they have a bright future. Both sides, both teams have a bright future. They really do. Not just saying that. And a lot of these teams that we're going to talk about next on our top 6, they have bright futures. And let's get into it right now. Let's get into the first game. Utah goes down to Texas Tech. Unfortunately, Devin Dampier didn't deliver this game, but I will give credit where credit is due. And Texas Tech is looking like they're going to be a force to be reckoned with in the Big 12. That new NIL era has just emerged. A couple of these programs, and Texas Tech is one of them. Huge future. They've been getting recruits ever since they did it, and it's going to be a bright future. Give me your thoughts on the game. Was this just a couple of these games I had the same question on, especially for everyone and for you. Is Utah just not as good as everyone thought, or is Texas Tech amazing, or is just a bad game for Utah?
Oh, Texas Tech's backup quarterback came in and the ball.
Yeah,
they're just. I think they're deep. They have a lot of depth. Really good receiving core.
Yes,
and their defense is the best that I've ever seen at Texas Tech. It's only been 4 games though,
Yeah.
But so best defense I've ever seen there, man. Shout out to the portal. Money they spent there, it's working so far, man. And they're a team to beat in the Big 12 right now.
They are.
And TCU too. I mean, you can't discount them boys.
We'll get into that too. Got some big news with TCU. I mean, what a game! But Utah, I did think they were going to win.
Yeah, we both called them.
I did. I think they were going to win. I thought Devin Dampier was going to deliver, but Texas Tech is a force to be reckoned with. This is not a bad football team. It's a great team. National contender. Is this a team we expect to see in the playoffs? Dalton, what do you think?
Well, they're the Big 12 favorite right now, I guess.
But are they going to pull it off?
There's a couple teams that could come out. Utah could still come out. Arizona State could come out. TCU could come out. Baylor could come out. Iowa State lurking, of course, undefeated still. So
sneaky.
BYU?
No,
probably not.
No. I like that you brought up Arizona State because this was a really big game for them. We'll get into that's the last one we'll cover, but what a huge win for Dillingham. I think you could tell everyone on the team knew how big the game this was with the Big 12 implications because they've already dropped one, a game. And I
think Dampier's going to have a problem like Mensa does. They don't have a lot of receivers, type weapons.
Yeah. I think a lot of people just thought since he's a better runner than Mensa, he was going to compensate with that. What do you think?
I guess a good defense, though. They can shut it down. He ran 11 carries, but only 27 yards.
And then such a rigged offensive line he has.
2 picks. He only had 162 yards on 38 attempts. 25 completions.
It's
So
a
he
bad
was like
game.
5 yards per completion. There were a lot of check downs. Nobody was getting separation deep, man. So the receiving core is something to worry about at Utah.
It's true. Offensive line is one thing. They do have a green check in
They didn't
mark
play that good
against,
this week either, though.
but yeah, you just have up and down weeks. And I'm gonna go ahead and say this was just a bad week for Utah. Is Texas Tech still good?
Oh yeah.
Yes. 34-10 win, impressive, no doubt about it. We got a lot of impressive wins this week, but I think two things can be true in this instance in this week. I think Utah is still solid, but Texas Tech still just flexing that
All
muscle,
right, I know
man.
that Utah's a bad team, man. That's what a lot of people overreact to.
I agree.
Like Illinois is a bad team now. Some people say, no,
I
Indiana
agree.
just kicked their ass. They still got a good defense, even though they gave us 63. I mean, they still got a good D on paper. And they'll probably bounce back next week against USC. I don't think they're gonna. I don't know if they win, but I'm saying they bounce back. They're not gonna give up 63 points.
I cannot
Is
wait.
what I mean by that.
Now,
But man, I expected Utah. They disappointed me really. Expected a lot better.
they did though. They disappointed me too, man. I thought they were gonna get the dub.
And if they lost, I thought it'd be close. I mean,
Yeah, I did.
I didn't think they get dominated, but Tech got something good going, man.
I agree. So, all right, let's actually get into the next game. Let's get into that SMU game, that 35-24 win that TCU was able to do. I mean, absolute dog. I mean, MVP status here for the week. Dalton, take it away on who we're going to go ahead and give Player of the Week and catch on our socials releasing today, and who won it.
Most underrated skill player in the country, Eric McAllister. 8 catches, 254 yards, 3 tuds.
God.
2 of them. I mean, he had the 2 biggest plays of the game. You know, they were down 3 in the 4th, and he had a 70-yard touchdown catch. And then the next drive, he had a 44-yard touchdown catch. He just dominated the game, man. And this guy's really slept on for no reason. Last year, he had more yards than Savion Williams and Jack Betch, 2
dogs,
highly drafted guys.
Yes,
this guy came back for another year, didn't have to, and him and Hoover's a problem, man.
They are.
Their offense is really good again, like the championship year. I don't know if they're as good, but all it takes is in the Big 12, they could run the table.
Man, Big 12's such up in the air, and I love it. I love it.
They could also lose 4 games still.
I love it. I love that it's up in the air. I think that we're still going to see a lot of shakeup. I don't know who I'm going to anoint. Is SMU? I think you mentioned it over the weekend. Is SMU done? Was that just a fluke last year?
Did Max Duggan make top 5 in the Heisman his year?
No.
He didn't finish top 5? Say.
Oh, last year?
No, Max Duggan Heisman. The year they win the championship. Did he finish top 5 in the Heisman? I think he did.
I think he did that year.
I think Hoover might.
I thought okay. I don't think so.
That's what I'm gonna say.
Maybe no way.
He's gonna throw. I mean, he's
no way. I think Maeva will finish above him in Heisman.
Be close. Man.
I think Maeva will, which I can't wait to get into him. But is SMU done? Like, are they not going to win the ACC in your opinion? Are they just shot? Were they just a fluke last year, or what do you think?
0-2 against the Big 12.
I know.
Baylor and TCU both beat them. Similar teams. I called both of them too. I don't know why. I just didn't see it in SMU this year.
You did. You called it. I thought they were just.
I know, and I hate it because I like Lashley a lot. I like what he's doing there. Yeah. But it's just
got to meet him at the Senior Bowl.
It's only their second in the ACC. Last year they probably played a lot better than they should have.
Yeah.
They won a lot of games. Bashard Smith carried them a lot of wins they shouldn't have.
They did.
And he's gone, and they don't have a miracle maker anymore. And their defense is just gives up so many big plays, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, 70-yard touchdown, 44-yard touchdown. Baylor had huge plays against them all game. They're not bend, don't break. They're just repeatedly break. And it's just not good, man. Kevin Jennings can't get them out every hole.
No.
So it's just this team's not great this year, man. Them and Clemson both are bad, but Florida State, Miami picking up the slack in the ACC a little bit.
They are. I think it's kind of what we thought with the Big 12 last year. The teams that were good, Arizona State, and what BYU, we didn't think they were going to be that good going in.
Yeah,
especially with Arizona State picked to finish last. But I don't know, man. ACC up in the air, Big 12 up in the air, maybe a little bit less, but still, I think up in the air, especially with TCU and Texas Tech, the last 2 teams we talked about.
SMU still got 4 hard games. I mean, they're going to have a bad year.
Yeah, I think we got a lot to unfold, but it's already going into finishing up week 4, going into week 5.
It's so college football so weird. You know a lot about some teams.
I
know everything you need to know about. I know everything you need to know about Florida already.
Clemson.
And you know everything you need about Clemson. Everything you know about Oklahoma. They already played Auburn and Michigan. And then you know nothing about Oregon and Penn State yet.
Ohio State, kind of.
Yeah, I mean, they beat Texas at least.
Yeah.
But Oregon and Penn State, nothing, literally.
True. Can't wait.
So that's why this game's so big. But that's why college football's so weird. I mean, we didn't know nothing about Utah or Texas Tech before this week. So that's why, the Utah looked better on paper. We
Yes,
like their
they did.
quarterback more. Beaver Morton gets down. Will Hammond was a huge recruit.
Yes.
by the way.
Okay. Yeah.
They won him over several other big programs. So he proved why, man. 13 for 16 came in off the bench, and Texas Tech looked good. These Texas schools, man. Texas Tech, TCU, this week. Texas football's back. Florida football's back, except for Florida. It's good to see.
I know. I love it. I think this NIL era has a lot of good to it. We've had about 30 years of change within college football within about 5 years. I mean, I feel like we've been having to kind of stop and smell the roses. There is some good thing that's come of it, and I think like things like Texas Tech, SMU are one of them.
I mean, the team in our city kind of says it all, man. Louisville was
Louisville.
Conference USA when we were kids.
Yeah.
Then they went to Big East, and now in the ACC, they're big dogs. They got one of the best stadiums, basketball stadiums in the country.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know,
Top three.
So that's how far programs can come in a couple of years. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, and a lot of these, and especially when you're a Texas school, you can just dump all that NIL just at a flip of a switch, and that can change your program so quick. But yeah, man, a lot of remain to be seen, but a lot of stuff, like you said, we do know about. So let's get into the next game. I want to talk about this a lot because I have John Mateer, a Heisman finalist here. I got him 1A, 1B quarterbacks in the nation. Yes, in the whole country. He's a dual threat. I think he's a heck of a prospect, and we haven't even seen, like, we're ever close to seeing what we're going to see out of this guy. I don't know. I mean, I'm so torn on a bunch of these guys that are draft eligible but can still stay. I don't know if he comes back just because of the diluted pool. But able to beat Auburn 24-10. Jackson Arnold, this was supposed to be a really big revenge game for him, not able to get it done. Hugh Freeze takes the L. What are your thoughts on it? Are you sold on John Mateer? Is there still, you got to see some more with him? Or what do you think?
I mean, I sold on their defense, 10 sacks.
Yeah.
But a lot of them was Jackson Arnold holding the ball too long. He just stinks.
Yeah, he's not good.
So that's a lot of this.
Week,
Oklahoma's played their two big wins are Jackson Arnold and a freshman Bryce Underwood. So they got Kent State next, but after that, they got to play Arch Manning, then the North Sellers, then Ole Miss, whoever their quarterback is. Then they got to play Aguilar. So we'll got to find out a lot more about this Oklahoma team, how official, how legit they really are.
I think Oklahoma's going to boat race Texas, and they're still going to find a way to give Arch Manning some slack. Yeah. Yep. I really do think that this Oklahoma team's good, and they're not done. There's a bunch of teams. There's a bunch of teams right now who they have not had to go to their full. They haven't really opened up their playbook fully yet because their first option, second option, their gimme plays have worked so well. There's other teams that have already exhausted all their options after week 4.
I couldn't be more worried about a team's run game though than I am Oklahoma's. In the country.
Is that more of a personnel question mark or coaching for you? I think it's coaching with them. I think you got the guys, man.
26 carries for 32 yards.
I think you got the guys. I think it's just how you're setting them up.
Eventually, it's going to come back and bite you. I guess all these good teams are playing. They're not going to win every game at all. Not with this offense.
Yeah.
Mateer's not. He's good. He ain't.
I don't think
Cam Newton, Tim Tebow, good.
I agree with that.
So he can't.
I agree.
Take his team. They're going to lose 3 or 4 games probably.
Well, me and Dalton were talking before we started getting the stuff together. We were talking about quarterback list. Everyone was talking about quarterback list. Me and Dalton have gone back and seen some of these preseason quarterback lists people are putting out, and it's been just absolutely asinine of what we've seen. I mean, yes, Mateer, not a world beater, not a Cam Newton, not a Tebow, but I mean, some guys had Mateer 10, 15 in the nation, and kind of mind-boggling is why they had that. Want to give some respect on him because I have him 1A, 1B right now. I don't know if he's 1 or 2, but I could easily see him, like I said, dropping to 3. Dante Moore rising, Mendoza rising, and just solidifying himself as that number 1. But a guy like Aiden Childs really impressed me this week, even though I think the guys around him, he doesn't really have a lot of help. But I can't wait to get to the quarterback list. That's going to be coming out this week, and Mateer's definitely going to be on it. Do you think Mateer is, like you said, you have to see some more? But as of right now, if you had to put your top 5 Heisman chairs there, who's going to be sitting in them? Is Mateer going to have a spot right now?
I mean, he's really Yeah, I guess, but his numbers aren't crazy.
They're not
They're
crazy,
not as
but
good as like last year's numbers are way better.
yeah,
On paper,
yeah.
that's what, a
And
lot of Heisman's
you
about
loved
stats.
Mateer last year. Are you
Yeah, I was on him
you're a
first.
little bit more down on him this year?
I'm not down on him at all. I'm down on the team
Okay.
and the conference they're in. If
I,
they were in
I
a different conference, they're in the Big 12 still. I'd be I'd be high on them.
oh my god, if they were no,
But
no.
this run game against Bama's front and South Carolina's and Ole Miss and Tennessee's front, they ain't gonna be able to run at all. They're gonna have their ears pinned back, rushing the passer.
Hell yeah.
That's what I'm thinking is gonna happen, man. I like Mateer a lot. I just think he's not in the best position with this O line and run game, man. He don't have enough help. Eventually, it's gonna catch up to him. But so far, he's on the top 5 right now.
I agree.
Just think in the future, man. It's gonna be hard to keep up there with the guys putting up numbers like Hoover. Hoover's gonna be putting up 303 every week, probably.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. You make a good point. Now, do you see Mateer going this year no matter what or coming back?
Well, with the way the class is looking now, he probably go.
But I know.
I mean,
trying to
Arch is gonna come back now for
Oh
sure.
hell yeah.
They already said he was, but he's definitely coming back. Seller's gonna come back now, probably.
He needs a transfer.
Nussmeier's average. Klubnik's falling off a cliff. Stock's falling off a cliff.
Cliffnick.
So, I mean, yeah, he might as well leave. I would.
Yeah.
You got to take advantage of your stock when it's high.
Yeah, we're going to see a few quarterbacks, I think, leave this year. I don't think all of the ones that are draft eligible are, obviously, but which ones are going to stay, I don't know. I don't have my mind made up yet of who I want to project is going to leave early. You know, Dante Moore can come back. Mateer can come back. Childs come back. Marcel Reed. I mean, a lot of these guys come back. Sellers, like you said, coming back more than likely. Mendoza can come back. So
I mean,
there's going to be a couple, man, that do come
Levitt
back.
can come back.
Levitt can come back. Yep.
He played good.
Taylon Green's a senior, right? He's done. So he's going to rise up, man. He's going to be one of the biggest beneficiaries.
You see how they lost that game?
Yeah, it was only a 1-point game.
They lost?
No.
Arkansas had the ball at like the 10.
Yeah.
To kick a field goal. They run it to run out the clock. Dude fumbles. Running back fumbles, and that's how they lost. They should have won. Memphis shouldn't have won.
That game was going on while we were covering Miami of Ohio, right?
Yeah, I think we were driving back.
Yeah,
because I've been watching it. I would have watched the end, but Arkansas fumbled at the 10. Their running back gave it away. It sucks, man. I mean, good for Memphis. Huge win for Memphis. Still, I'm not taking anything away from them.
Yeah,
but
they
shouldn't have won.
I got Arkansas bouncing back off that because they faced
2 tough losses in a row though.
Yeah,
Ole Miss and Memphis.
I know
they
could have won both coming up.
They could have won both, but man, Auburn. I don't know if he freezes here next year.
No,
because this team is great roster. Besides the one position that's important.
Yep.
He hasn't got a quarterback since he's been at Auburn. Peyton Thorne was the last guy.
Yeah.
See how that went.
Yeah.
Now Arnold is not much better, so I don't know if he's here next year either, man. We had a lot of coaching changes this year. A lot. More than usual.
Oh, I agree. I think with NIL, that's something that definitely was effective. The coaching, just the slack and the patience. There's not a lot of more trust the process guys anymore. They want you 2-3 years. You got to start producing pretty quick. If you don't, they'll get somebody else in there. And I think we're going to see a lot of guys. I think Gundy, very surprised if Gundy makes it through the week. And we'll see about Hugh Freeze. That is another one that's probably going to open up, man. Lane Kiffin might get a call. Dan Mullen's probably going to get a call. Will Stein's going to get a call. Tulane's Summerall's going to get a call. I mean, there's going to be some guys who's going to be getting some calls this year, I think, and they're going to take it. And I don't blame them. Let's get into the next game here, Dalton. Michigan.
Good game.
Was able to get Nebraska. I think this was a good game for Nebraska, even though they didn't win. They did show they can play with just about anybody in the country, and I do respect that. But Bryce Underwood able to get the win. Biff Poggi gets the dub. Said he was going to enjoy it with some Haagen-Dazs ice cream, some Cuban cigar, and I couldn't be more happier for him. And then Bryce Underwood, I'm really starting to like him more and more, which is what a young talent, and his sky's the limit for that kid. Let's get into it. Give me your thoughts. Biff Poggi able to end his tenure. Michigan head coach filling in for the suspended Sharon Moore. Nebraska, is this something to build off of? Should we pump the brakes on Michigan, or just a solid win? Let's move on. What are your thoughts?
Oh man, I got a lot of opinions about this game actually.
Okay.
I thought this is the game Nebraska was going to say we're here. I thought they're going to win. I really did. I thought Riolo was going to get it done. And he played good though. 308 yards, 3 touchdowns. So you look at that, it's like you compare that to Underwood, who threw for 105 yards.
Yeah,
That's all he did.
I know.
No touchdowns, no picks, but
He's Mahomes, man. He's Mahomes.
their run game, man, 286 rushing yards. Nebraska couldn't stop the run, and that's what it came down to. Underwood had a long run, right? He had a
Yeah,
long touchdown,
yeah. He's a dog.
37-yarder. He had a 37-yard touchdown run. Justice Haynes had a 75-yarder, and then RB2 Jordan Marshall had a 54-yarder. So I mean, you give up 3 of those long touchdown runs in a game, probably not going to win. The Hail Mary before half was really cool though.
Yes, but like I said, I do respect the Cornhuskers for sticking in there, man. They proved they can play with just about anybody. But it is really impressive for if you get a true freshman quarterback in there and you can learn on the spot, learn on the job, on the field, and that's going to pay dividends moving forward. And any win they rack up this year is only a plus, in my opinion. I mean, you have a suspended coach you got to worry about, and a true freshman coming in there off a year where you didn't have any pretty quarterback presence at all. You spend all this money. Is he throwing for 300? No, but I don't think for a second no one in there is disappointed in what they're seeing from Underwood, and they're happy for the future, man. I think this is a trial run year. I mean, you got a true freshman. What do you who's the best true freshman ever to do it? We've seen so many redshirt freshmen do it, but true freshmen, we haven't seen a true freshman guy take him to the playoffs. Or did Nico Maeva was even still a redshirt, right? Was Nico a true freshman last year? He might have been, but I thought he was a red
He
shirt.
probably was a red shirt.
I thought he was a red shirt last year or 2 years ago.
Dude, he had to be.
He was.
No way.
No,
he
he
would
was.
have been more talked about even.
Yeah, he didn't play first year because they threw him all that money, and they had to throw him out there last year because it was the second year, and they threw him all that money. Now he definitely was a red shirt. So true freshman, man, we just don't see that many guys P4 take them to the promised land. So anytime you can put up 30 and just like you said, no interceptions. I don't know, man. I think Ohio State Michigan rivalry. I mean, it's always good, but these next few years, man, with all these recruits coming in for both teams, it's gonna be crazy. I cannot wait to see.
Ohio State can't beat them, so
You're predicting Bryce Underwood beating Ohio State as a true freshman?
probably.
Ooh.
Ohio State can't beat them. They could beat them last year
Okay,
without a
good.
quarterback.
Okay, can't wait till we have Heather coming on this week, and huge Ohio State fan, so we'll go over that too.
I'll tell her. I mean, they can't beat him, but it don't matter if you win the championship. That's cool. He still can't beat Michigan.
I think they get it done this year. I think they definitely get it done this year. No question about it. I have Ohio State going all the way, and that doesn't include beating Michigan, but this year I do think it does.
I thought they beat Michigan last year, and I was wrong. So
yeah, I know, me too. Everybody did. Everybody did. No one thought Michigan was going to win last year. Orgy and nobody thought that.
I don't even know who they were. He wasn't even quarterback then. It was somebody else. I don't even know. Jack Tuttle, maybe.
Yeah, it was crazy. But let's get into the next game, man. Let's get into the absolute beatdown there was with Indiana and Illinois. Signetti walked out of that locker room, man, out of the tunnel. Looked like he was ready to hand out an ass whooping, and the ass whooping he handed out. 63 points, 63 to 10. And that's hard in any college game, let alone a P4 game. Altmaier come up short, real short. I don't know, man. I'm going to pump the brakes on getting on the train for the Hoosiers. I'm going to say that right now, even though I do have Mendoza as potential quarterback one, because we've seen them struggle, only beat Old Dominion by 13 the week one.
Yeah.
So this was only 2 weeks ago, people. And was it a week one woes, or was that just or something of more of an identity thing? Only time's going to tell. One big win, but only beating Old Dominion 24 or 27 to 14. I mean, I think pump the brakes just for a second, but I will give credit where's credit due because no one thought they were going to score a 63. I think I took Illinois on the pick. What'd you think, Dalton?
I can't believe this happened.
I mean, no one did. No one saw this coming. Biggest surprise of the week.
And yeah, I think they're a top 12 team in the country. Straight up.
Yeah, I agree.
Right now.
I agree. I thought Altmaier was kind of winning me over these past couple weeks, man.
Me too.
Come on. Bielema is hard to, root against that guy. But come on, Altmaier.
Dude, they only had 36 plays.
What's the time of possession?
Their defense sucked.
Yeah. What's the time of possession? Is it on there?
No, but I'm just saying they had 36 plays.
Yeah, that's insane. So yeah, it must have been a lot
They
of
had
time.
16. Oh, 25 passes. Oh, 45 plays. Still not a lot at all. You usually get 70. They had 25 passes and 20 runs. So yeah, 45 plays, man. It's not good.
No, so you're saying Indiana's going to go back to the playoffs, right?
I don't necessarily mean. I don't know. I don't mean that. They just mean there's a top 12 team. I mean, it a lot depends on they got.
But you
They're
okay?
gonna lose. They'll probably
They made
lose.
it last year, and you said that they're better than last
Yeah,
year,
the
right?
schedule's harder too.
I know that's why I don't think they might not get in.
They got to beat Oregon or Penn State.
I know I don't
Maybe,
think
or they could probably go 10-2, make it still though.
I don't think that. Just picturing them in the playoffs 2 years in a row is hard, man. It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah.
Even though they got a better team, but a lot of teams got better this year.
The quarterback's better than last year, by far.
Oregon, I think Oregon's gonna
Mendoza was 21 for 23,
no picks.
and I'm the first one to say Oregon's overrated.
He's got 14 touchdowns, no picks on the year. I think
Oregon's gonna have to run the ball against somebody, and they can't do it yet.
I
Guy
know.
Hughes is not
I know.
healthy.
I agree.
Jaden Lamar is not the best. Yeah, and the receiving core is not the best, man. Their offense is gonna get exposed at some point.
I'm bipolar with
Probably
Oregon.
this week. I'm not saying they're gonna lose to Penn State. We'll get to that later in the week, but it's not gonna be a blowout. I'll tell you that.
No.
Oregon's not gonna run away with it.
No,
Because Penn State,
they're tough.
they're not the best. Aller's not playing great at all. Really bad QBR so far, like really bad. But their defense is still good, like really good.
I agree. I think there's a lot to be seen this week.
Like everybody's hyped that Oregon's beating up on these.
The Northwestern game kind of concerned me with Oregon. They were losing the trench battle on both sides for a little bit, way longer than you think. All right, a series here, a series there, shit happens. All right, a three and out, and you had a false start, whatever. No, they were getting beat up. They couldn't establish the run. I know they were a shorter guy, but I mean they're supposed to have one of the best centers in the nation.
Yeah,
Isaiah World's supposed to be one of the best tackles in the nation. And you're supposed to win that, that battle. You're supposed to get up under those guys. Low man wins. They weren't getting it done. That is concerning. Run game. You have to establish the run. I do think it is a concern for them. That's the only concern, though. And a little bit with a couple of their DBs and their positioning. Dylan Thieneman, is he living up to snuff so far? I mean, he's not really popping off the screen, I think, like everyone thought he would so far.
they ain't giving up many points.
I know.
Though.
I know.
That's all I'll say about that.
But
now,
they have faced
they
around
ain't played nobody.
They have faced this around the same competition as USC. But USC, I mean, they're just as impressive right now. We'll see. But I can't wait to get into them. But the 63 points, man, just something that we never thought we would see off a top 6 game, especially if it's a Big Ten matchup, a team that's been highly respectable so far coming in. But we'll see if it's just a small bump in the road for Illinois or if that was just more of a revealing of their identity, and only time will tell. Let's get into the last game. Sawyer Robertson, the guy who's been just a gunslinger this year, 400 yards here, 400 yards there. Dillingham able to get the big win to put under his belt. I think with not as good as a team as last year. Jordan Tyson, I think, submitting himself maybe wide receiver 1. Concepcion is another guy, too, everyone's looking at, which, I mean, it's a battle right now. But what'd you think here? 27-24, Dillingham, Levitt, and Tyson able to get it done. Baylor not that good. Arizona better than we thought. What do you think?
Man, I like both. I like Baylor still.
I know you do.
I like Sawyer. I don't like the team that much. I like their offense. There's a big difference.
I know.
I don't like their defense.
I
knew they scored with a minute 52 left.
It's always been the case with them, right?
Yeah. They scored with a minute 52 left. I knew there was too much time, and Arizona State was going to go get a field goal. That's what happened. You got to score what you can, though. So I'm not blaming Blake. I mean, Sawyer did what he could. Baylor offense did what they could. They went down the field, scored, got the lead with 2 minutes left. Their defense couldn't hold it. Happens all the time to Baylor.
Yeah.
But Sam Levitt, 221 yards. He's efficient. Still, they still don't have a lot of weapons, though, man. They got it done this week, though. But because their defense held every team in the Big 12 to 24.
Good point.
It's a lot of good offenses.
Good point.
Because they ain't going to score a lot more than 27. If they can't score more than 27 against Baylor's D.
That's why this game was so big for them.
Yeah.
And you could tell, man, like if you watch the game, they were so hyped they got this win. Everybody was really bought into this. Like, they should every game, but I mean, they treated this game like it was a postseason game. They knew If they drop this one, it was not looking good for them. They had to get this win to get
Oh.
some confidence from the
Yeah.
internal and
Their
external.
next 3 games are tough, man. TCU,
Yep.
Utah, and then Texas Tech.
They needed that. They
So,
needed this win.
TCU Friday night. That's a hell of a game.
There's a lot of great games coming up, man.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of games that could have been this top 6, man. I mean, they really could. The 2 games, the Tulane and Ole Miss game, did not live up. I mean, Ole Miss able to get the Chambliss, man. Chambliss is so impressive. I'm every week. I mean, I think he's quarterback 1 in the SIP, in my opinion. I think he should be number 1. I think they do have a quarterback dilemma. Is it a good problem to have? What are you thinking?
I don't even know if it's I would start him. I don't think it's a question, man.
No question for you. You got to set Simmons at this point, and you just got to roll with Chambliss, right?
Yeah.
I agree.
I mean, Simmons looked all right, but he threw 2 picks first quarter each game.
Yeah. I mean, 45-10 win against the team. Now, they did come out and say, like, I thought it was going to be about a 7-point game, 10-point game. 45-10, man. Probably the second most impressive win, in my opinion. Red Slaff, only 56 yards passing.
Yeah.
Defense looked really good. But Chambliss, 307 yards. And guess what? He wasn't done. He averaged 8 yards a carry, 14 carries, 112 yards. He's quarterback 1. No question. You got to roll with him. It really confuses things, and it really throws a fork in the road of what Lane Kiffin's going to do. Lane Kiffin's going to get job offers this offseason, no matter what, in my opinion. No matter what. I was big on Chambliss coming in, Ferris State guy. I'm going to go back and get the clip. I've already got 2 clips ready. I can't wait. I got clips of us, Mendoza over Klubnik, and then over Sellers maybe saying he should probably look for other places. We'll get into that too. But I want to get your thoughts on Chambliss, man. If Lane gets a call to go to another program, what do you think he does? Does he stay in Ole Miss and just the SIP and try to rely on the portal, roll with Chambliss, or does he take Chambliss to another school with him? What do you think? I think it confuses things the better Chambliss plays.
I don't know, man. It's about what Lane Kiffin wants.
Yeah.
Nobody knows except him. If he wants to win chips or if he's fine just going 10-2 every year. It's up to him, man.
Now, let me look at here because he's a senior.
Oh.
But I think he redshirt. He can't redshirt. Couldn't.
I thought he was a junior, so.
Yeah, so that just really puts a fork in the road. So, yeah, man.
You ain't worried about him then.
I think he's gone then.
Yeah.
I think he's gone. I thought he was like a redshirt junior.
Too,
Seeing that he's a senior, I think Lane Kiffin, man, I think he's going to go find him a guy. He's scouting. He's going to get him because Austin Simmons, I don't think that's going to keep Lane there. It's not. Because then you have to go for a guy who is supposed to be your starter. Do you come back when your phone's ringing? All right. Or do I go back to my starter who was my backup who I thought was my starter?
Good point.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to happen, but there's a couple other guys I think are going to get big-time jobs.
I think there's a number,
like
man.
Clark Lay.
I think Will Stein's going to get a big
job. No way Vandy's coach stays there.
Yeah.
Right? He's got to get a big offer like James Franklin did.
True. I think so.
And then what about Brent Key?
Could.
Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
You don't get a big offer?
Haynes King leaving. But it's so weird. You would think that'd be at NIL, just they would have like some Coca-Cola money, them being in Atlanta. Like
maybe they get some and they keep him. I don't know, but he'll probably get an offer after if they do what I think they're gonna do this year.
Yeah, you got to go in the playoffs.
11-1.
You got to. I don't hate that because their schedule is pretty favorable for them going down. And on Wednesday we're gonna have Heather join the show to go over our top 6. And Georgia Tech, man, they are going to be a force to be reckoned with.
If they lose any game besides Georgia, it's gonna be upset. They're gonna be favored every game.
True.
Until Georgia. That's all I'm saying.
True. I wish they played Louisville this year. I think that'd be a hell of a game. Hell of a game.
Still don't know. I mean, that's another team we don't know nothing about yet.
Nope.
Week 5 coming up. We don't know nothing about Louisville.
I think them.
The best team they played was James Madison, and they didn't look great.
I have a question about them in Iowa State still.
Iowa State?
I have some questions about Iowa State still.
Yeah, me too. After our Arkansas State game last week, yeah.
Just a little bit, and I think that's a they were bye week this week. Yeah, and that's a prisoner of the bye week. That's what the bye week does to you. It makes you forget a lot. It either it gives you a lot of false confidence in some teams, but it also makes you forget some of these teams had a lot of good wins, or performances that were forgettable.
I want
So
to shout out Robert Henry from UTSA. Remember him week 1 against A&M?
yes,
Yeah, he did. He's just going off every week though. He had a 75-yard touchdown run and a 75-yard touchdown catch this week.
there's been so
He's
many
a beast, bro. UTSA running back Robert Henry. Underrated how
big 5 guys ball out, man.
North Texas is really good this year.
Yes,
Drew Mestamaker
Mestamaker.
just beat Army in overtime. The week after Army beat K-State, so on the road at Army, I think it was. I don't know, but either way, it's a good win. Overtime. North Texas looking good. Hopefully, they can keep that guy after this year. Man.
Yeah, probably not.
I know
It's gonna be hard.
Chandler Morris left for Virginia.
Morris.
Yeah, he was there last year, dominated. He left for Virginia, and he's looking good at Virginia.
Yes, he is.
They put up 48 on Stanford this week. At Stanford, but what other games? Missouri's looking good.
Yes, they are. I wanted to go over this game, but I wish it was on. I wish we had like a top 7 games because that Michigan State USC game was a very impressive game. I think Mekhi Lemon's a first rounder, no doubt. But Maeva, a guy who I have some high stock in, I got him top 5 right now, quarterbacks in the nation, regardless of class. He's got a lot of help around him. I'm going to say that. I get that. But a lot of great quarterbacks had a lot of help around him because great quarterbacks are usually on good teams. Is he another product of the system? Remains to be seen. Able to get 2 rushing touchdowns through in there. But what a guy. I think he's a dog. I think. What are your thoughts on Maeva? Do you got a comp for Maeva or no?
Man, I like him. I like his game.
Yeah.
But I can't. I don't know who he reminds me of really in the league, man.
I'm stuck on I'm stuck on Dak Prescott sort of, but I think I think he could be better. I think he could be better. He's already at 1,000 yards. I know a lot of guys are at 1,000 yards right now in the season. Not a lot, but a handful.
20 or so, yeah.
Yeah, and that's good. It's great. I just think he puts it in some windows, man. It's very impressive. He looks very polished, and you could really. I mean, it's a hat off to their scouting because everyone thought there was a scapegoat situation.
Yeah.
With them getting over Miller Moss and him going with him. I think it was a great decision. I think Maeva is going to be in the league starting for somebody in 2-3 years. Really wouldn't be surprised at all, man. Really wouldn't.
All right, fair. I could see him starting too, but I don't know. He's got to do some more first.
Cowboys.
He's only had a couple good games still.
I know the competition isn't that good. And I will say this. I am still high on Aiden Childs. I don't think he has a lot of help around him. It wasn't the scoreboard's going to tell you a lot, but if you watch the film, 31 points, still able to put 31 points.
Their best receiver got doubled every play. Nick Marsh is a problem.
Yeah.
But he got doubled every play.
I agree. He's got some zip on it, man. It's very impressive. I got Aiden Childs. Where do I got him on my quarterback list? Right now, I got him 5.
There's a guy.
I got him 4.
There's a guy you're really sleeping on that ain't on the list because they ain't played nobody either.
Who?
We're going to learn a lot more about them this week because they play Ohio State. But Washington, Damon Williams.
Shout to Hank. Big Hank. Hank knows ball. Washington fan. I agree.
And they probably got.
He might start being who I think of, over Devin Dampier after I saw this week.
They probably got wide receiver 2 or 3 in the draft to me.
Really?
Denzel Boston.
Okay. Love it.
Yeah, he's a problem, man.
Do you have
game this week?
Do you have Mekhi Lemon going first round after what you saw this week?
Yeah. He's good.
I think so too.
Jamar Chase comp kind of.
Ooh.
They're both 6 foot, not huge, but not small receivers.
Yeah.
Shifty. I'm not saying he's as good as that, but that's a high bar.
Yeah.
But comparison wise,
I feel that. I feel that.
Denzel Boston's a big guy though, man. There ain't no big receivers out there this year besides him. 6'4", 210. I like him a lot. He's gonna be a first rounder. This Washington team is gonna put up a fight this week.
They are.
Like they're score a lot. They're gonna have to make. Ohio State's got to score. They've had to do that this year.
Ohio State's winning the game though, right? You're gonna take Washington over?
No, but
Okay.
I wouldn't be absolutely shocked.
Okay. Do you think it's going to be more of a defensive battle?
Ohio State's got to score this week. That's what I'm saying. They haven't had to do that this year.
It's true.
New test.
It's true. I know. I'm saying I think is going to put some people on notice this week, man. We'll see though. There's a couple of guys in this like sellers, man. I want to get into Sellers. Let's get into it. 300 yards, but the system, they're in the O-line, man, it's just not benefiting this guy. I think he needs to get out of there. I really do think if he transferred, it would benefit him. He's like a Rolls Royce. He's like such a like a like a precious diamond, man, and you gotta be careful with it. You gotta be careful with how you develop it, and if it gets into the wrong hands, it can get cloudy. And I really do believe that. I think when you got a guy, look at AR at one point had a lot of potential, and we were molding this guy, but he got into bad habits. He maybe coaching played a part, and the development didn't really get in there. And I think with Sellers, he's really loyal to Beamer. That's why maybe he probably won't transfer, but they at least have to break the bank on offensive line. I still like Harbor. I'm really big on Nick Harbor, but Sellers, man, I don't know. He's made some of those throws though this week. That's like, God, he still makes the flashes of just awesomeness. Like he's still. I think he comes out this year though. If he doesn't though, he better transfer. What do you think?
The team's not good.
I know.
It's not him. They had 11 running back carries this week, and they got 19 yards.
And then he's taking sacks.
Oh, they had negative rushing yards for the game total.
Yeah.
-9.
Yeah.
But that's just the running back carries. 11 carries for.
Well, Norris had negative yards.
Oh yeah, he had 46 sacks yards lost on 5 sacks.
Jesus. Do you think he should transfer?
Part of it is him. You don't need to lose 9 yards per sack.
It's a mix. He's got Shadur in him.
If you get sacked, you need to lose 2 or 3.
He's got some Shadur Sanders in him.
Like Calandria did that great. He got sacked a lot, 3 or 4 times that game.
Yeah.
He lost like a yard or 2 every time.
Yeah.
Sellers averages 9 per sack. That's way too much, man. Where are you going?
Mm-hmm. I agree.
So he's putting himself in second 19 instead of second 12.
Yeah.
His O-line sucks. Run game ain't helping, but he's not helping himself either when he does that.
I just don't care. I think he took enough hits to where I don't blame him if he doesn't trust his O-line anymore.
Me either.
I don't.
Me either, but that's not a good spot to be in.
I know. It's just Shadur Sanders.
He probably will transfer, or if he doesn't go pro.
He is a way better athlete than Shadur. I mean, no question. Freak athlete.
Shadur's slow for what he is.
Yes, for sure. But
being Deion's son
within that,
and not fat.
It's true. I know, but it's like, all right, he has the ability to make these plays, but I would just like to see him in a system where he doesn't have to as much, and he can rely on the system. Shane Beamer does not do any favors with play calling, and so you think if he doesn't come out this year, he should hit the portal?
Yeah,
I agree.
He should have this year.
I agree.
I mean, rumor has it he got offered $8 million. His dad told him not to go, but
was it the Clemson game last year? He got beat up.
A couple games, yeah.
He got beat up, man. Felt bad for him. I really did. And then you look at what they handed him this year and what they put in front of him. I think they got a WKU transfer starting. And yeah, there's guys in his face to where, like I said, I don't blame him if he doesn't trust his guys. But I expected him to win. I did. All right, so before we wrap it up here, man.
You expect Missouri to win?
Missouri?
Yeah. That game? You said you expect them to win?
No.
See, I thought I had Missouri winning for sure.
No, I'm talking South Carolina.
Oh. You thought they were going to win?
I think so. Going in, right?
Oh, I don't know. We didn't do that pick. But
I know. I'm just thinking.
I definitely thought Missouri was going to win.
Yeah, no. I don't think I had Missouri. I had Sellers just putting on the cape, man.
Oh, okay.
I thought he could do it. This play call.
Missouri doesn't lose to teams they're not supposed to. It's weird. Eli's doing it. I don't like.
No, I will say, I hand up right now. I'm guilty of not giving Missouri respect when they deserve it. I've always said I thought they really benefited from the time that the SEC started to expand. When A&M and Missouri got in, I thought they really benefited because SEC wanted to expand. There weren't too many teams that were even a stretch, There weren't any team that was ready at that point. So they had to pick a couple. And when they picked A&M Missouri, in my opinion, to join the SEC, I don't know. I had mixed feelings about it because I just didn't think they won enough to earn that call up. Like, I really don't. We've seen teams like Louisville. They won and they made a BCS bowl. They're an American
Yeah,
Conference
twice.
still, and then they finally get the call to ACC. It was natural. It made sense. When Missouri got picked in what 2010, 11, and then you already know you're going a couple years before, so it's already made and I just think at that time Missouri didn't win enough to earn the spot in the SEC. But they have surprised me. They had the Matty Malk year. They've had a couple years where they've had some ballers, but
I'm surprised you don't like them because they're Smash Mouth team now, man.
yeah, I know.
They
I don't
run it. They
know.
run it so much.
I
They
know.
did last year too with Schrader.
They're
Schrader was a
just
dog.
they're just always a Big 12 team. What's wrong with the Big 12, man? What's wrong with the Big
They don't
12?
play Big 12 ball though anymore. They really don't. They play SEC ball now, man. I don't like them,
Yeah, after 10 years in the
but they
SEC, they
do.
play SEC ball. They weren't that good when they came in.
They were real. They were real good that year. They almost made the ship 1 year, bro.
With Franklin
And
or
they almost beat
with Mock?
Nick Marshall.
With Mock.
Was it Mock?
I think so. He's freshman. Yeah, because they made it to the SEC championship.
Yeah, I know. They almost beat Auburn.
Yeah,
They were a problem.
I know.
Dorial Green Beckham.
Oh, God. Yeah, he was good. But then Matty Mock got kicked off. And that was, they really
Drew
didn't.
Lock was really good there.
Drew Lock, he was okay. I was never high on him. I know you liked him.
In college, he was good, man.
What do you? Okay.
Oh, Bill Belichick sucks. 34-9. To you freaking South.
Is this a one and done year?
We'll give him 2, but I mean, he might
The
not.
buyout's
If
only
he wants to come.
the buyout is only $1 million.
Oh, if he wants to come back, he'll come back. I mean, you gave a guy 2 years.
Yeah, that's true.
I think.
God, I just don't see it. I don't see it doing a huge jump up though. Year 2, man. I mean, what's he gonna win? 3 games this year? What's he gonna win next year? 5?
I mean, I told everybody this one.
That's what I know you did. And that was a good call. Want to get your thoughts here before we wrap it up? Duke, NC State. Duke was kind of struggling at first. NC State was looking good, and then they kind of, I think, ran out of gas. And it was a very surprising win, in my opinion. I thought NC State was going to win that game.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
I wasn't sure, man. It's such a toss-up to me.
Well, we've been saying how Mensa doesn't have a lot of help with his receivers, but that's what I thought was going to come down to.
Well, you got a running back that broke out this week, though. App State transfer, Anderson Castle. Anderson Castle had 3 tutties for Duke this week. Running back, 92 yards on 12 carries. So they might have it back now. That would help. Hollywood Smothers had another huge game for NC State, though.
Hollywood Smothers, 17 carries, 123 yards. RB1?
Nah.
No.
Sure, I love still.
Freak. Come on. I'm smothered with Smothers love right now.
He's like RB 34. I mean,
I got him one.
He ain't better than Nicholas Singleton either, Penn State.
Really?
He's lucky Isaac Brown ain't in this draft either. Isaac Brown next year is going to be.
He's without that run against James Madison, his numbers wouldn't look good. It was like an 80-yard run.
But he had it.
Yeah, I know.
He won the game.
Yeah, shout out.
The O-line sucks, dude. They ain't blocking for him.
I agree. Their center's trash. I'm not hating on him, but I played it, and I feel like I can hate on it.
He's
not good.
That's his name.
He's not good.
He sucks.
Yeah, they don't just thump somebody, and that's what they need to do more. When you have a pro-style quarterback, you have to be able to play smash-mouth football. That's why I love Jeff Brom, but it's always confused me about how your personnel kind of says smash mouth, but that's not what happens. It just never. He's trying to run the spread, good reverses, good play actions. They look great, but your personnel doesn't match it. He's got kind of like a Sean McVay offense, a little bit spready and just a little bit tricky. But
Sean McVay got the slow quarterbacks too.
Stafford's more mobile than freaking Miller Moss.
Jared Goff.
Miller Moss can't move, bro.
I mean, Stafford's not mobile.
But he at least throws a little bit on the run sometimes. Maybe Sean McVay wasn't the best comp.
I was saying, he got Jared Goff.
All right, maybe like
Jared Goff is the best quarterback in the league that can't move. He can't move.
Well, as a Packers fan, we suck. I can't believe we lost to the Browns. But even with LaFleur, he's pretty good play designer. We don't run anything that's pretty boring. I mean, Savion does Wildcat quarterback. So, I mean, he does have some good looks, and they came from the same tree. Maybe LaFleur's a little bit more creative, and maybe that was a better comp. But Brom just needs an athletic quarterback to run some of his stuff, and I think they could take hold of the ACC if they do that. But Duke able to get the win. That was a big win for them Because, like we said, we're talking about Mensa. If he's not able to get some help, will they be able to keep him? Our boy Terry Walker was on campus at Duke this week, and shout out to Terry, Duke commit, friend of the program. Check on our page. We've had interviews with him. He's our guy. He tore his ACL, unfortunately. He's out for the season, but he's in good spirits. He was on campus, and we wish the best for Terry, and we'll have him on before he touches down on campus. He'll probably early enroll just to get a leg up, man. Just to get on campus, maybe get some of that Duke rehab on his knee.
Yeah, for sure.
But it sucks to see anyone get hurt. There's a lot of injuries I've seen this past couple of weeks. We have Angeli out for the year. Unfortunately, Syracuse quarterback Angeli goes down. Fran Brown had to get a big
The week
win.
everybody was gonna give him his flowers, man.
Yep.
Man, I love him. He's good. He's a good freaking quarterback. He started the country passing yards. Now he goes down. Stinks, man.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of high schoolers, some solid recruits go down, man, including Terry.
And Jelly only played 4 games. He can come back next year.
Think so? Will they have to give him a
He can redshirt now.
Oh, can he? Nice.
Yeah, he didn't play 5 games.
That might be good for him because Syracuse does have some solid guys coming in, and I will give them that. But this year, that was a surprising win, man. Got to give them their credit.
Clemson's just bad. I mean,
Dabo's done, man. But I think they still thought they were going to get that comeback win. This was going to be the year. I mean, this was going to be the win. The week they got that, they got to maybe turn the ship around, but it's over, bro. Dabo, I think they're done. They got to get rid of that guy. He was crying. Did you see him crying? I felt bad for him for a second.
Yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, man,
you have to adapt, bro. You have to adapt. He should have went to the portal. I think this was a lot like a year. They were like, "Yar, if you're gonna do it your way, then all right, you better win. If not, you're out."
I don't know if they fire him. They ain't gonna get nobody better at Clemson.
Really?
Nah,
Come on.
don't matter.
Yeah, they can get somebody better at Clemson right now. They better. Well, right now they can. And in 3 years, if they keep him, and if he does another 8 wins, 7 wins, then no. But right now, Clemson is a big job.
He made him a big job though. Wasn't a big job before, so I don't think it really is. If he leaves, I don't think.
I know, but somebody can. Yeah, we went to Clemson.
Yeah,
It's a shithole.
you put him on the map. I mean,
That place, it's nothing to do there. We went when Louisville was on the road. We saw DJ ukulele. We saw Klubnik take some garbage time snaps.
yeah,
And
Louisville was bad that year.
you drove. It's like you're driving through the woods, and then all of a sudden, this campus and stadium just pops out of nowhere. I mean, there's nothing to do there. I don't see how they get. That's a hard sell if you don't have championships, recent ones.
So don't think they get nobody better. If he leaves, he's leaving on his own terms, which he might. He might leave. He might leave.
No, he's not going to leave. No one leaves on their own terms. He ain't going to Chip Kelly. He ain't going to pull a Chip Kelly, dude.
We'll see.
There's no such thing as a step up for that guy. Everything's a step down.
Yeah. Well,
No one voluntarily takes a step down.
I just don't think if they fire him, they're going to be better. So it's stupid.
We'll see. They have some good help on the quarterback. They have a solid backup. We'll see what happens. Your Florida Gators, man. I mean, what do you thought? Want to talk on them before we end it out?
Not really. We don't deserve to be talked. We don't deserve to be talked about, man. We should be talked about. We should talk about Florida as much as we talk about Mississippi State and Kentucky. I mean, it's the company we're in right now.
Speaking of Mississippi State, we got to chat it up with Dan Mullen for a little bit after the UNLV Miami of Ohio game. We got to meet him. What a great guy.
Yeah, man.
Class act.
Made me really wish his time worked at Florida, man.
Yeah, I know.
Because he's a great guy. I love him.
He was. I mean, after the win, emotional win, team is hype. We're there before the press conference, post game, and this guy. I mean, UNLV had a decent amount of fans there, traveling or just wherever. And he took pictures with just about everybody. Talked to all the fans, all the kids, and
yeah, good guy.
He didn't have to do that, man. It was a heck of a gesture and a heck of a win. That was an impressive win, even though DeQuan Finn goes down for Miami, Ohio. It was still a very impressive win, and we can't wait to be back in the future. But week 5 here coming up, Dalton. Catch us here on Wednesday night. We have a guest here joining. We have Heather joining. We're going to be going over week 5. We got Ohio State and Washington. That'll be on it. A couple other games. Anything you're looking forward to? Give me one game you're looking forward to right now. Is it Bama, Georgia?
Yeah, we didn't even talk about that yet. Like, we mentioned the Oregon game already. We mentioned a couple other ones. We didn't mention that game yet.
I know.
That's a great game.
Ty
Obviously.
Simpson is, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
we'll
gonna
see
be
how
a
good he
big one.
really is. Week 1, was it a fluke? Or were the last 2 weeks a fluke for Alabama? We don't know. We're going to find out.
True.
Because Georgia's good.
Very good point.
We know Georgia's good. They beat Tennessee already. Georgia's going to Georgia. Ty Simpson, prove it week. Bama, prove it week. And I'm looking forward to it. See how good they really are.
All right. And before Wednesday, does Mike Gundy make it? Is he the head coach on Wednesday?
Nah.
No.
I predicted it last week, so I can't. I said he was going to lose and get fired. He lost. Now he should get fired.
I agree.
Oh, they were 15.5-point favorites.
Yeah.
When I called it, too.
Yeah.
I knew they're not good at all, man. They might lose to Akron and Kent State.
No. If that happens.
I mean, they don't play them, but.
Oh, okay.
I don't think.
No.
Let's see. They play one really bad team, maybe.
You all are in for a gauntlet too, man. Florida Gators.
Oh, yeah, we're done.
The gauntlet.
We're done, buddy. And my dumbass still going to watch every game.
Hey, that's not dumb. It's just good being a fan.
And be like this until it's over.
Oh, I know. That's where you're dumb. Because he thinks they're going to win. It's one of these games. Deep down in his mind, he's like, oh, we got a shot.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
I do.
Oh,
That's
you don't.
every Florida fan thinks.
Your quarterback threw for 60 yards, Dalton. DJ Lagway threw for 60 yards in a whole game.
DJ Lagway stinks. I don't care. You're you know what? You're getting paid now. You ain't kid no more.
Yeah, he
You
sucks.
suck.
He's not good.
I was good. 6-0 as a starter last year. I don't give a shit. New year. You stink. Put Trammell in. Let him play. Trammell looked bald as first game. He played better against Long Island than freaking DJ.
Yeah, he did.
That proves something already.
I know.
It's like, oh, no, DJ looked bad against Long Island because they didn't open the offense up. No,
Yes.
that wasn't it, buddy.
I hated that
He's
excuse.
just not freaking good.
I hated that excuse. Or you didn't open the offense up.
That's what I thought, too. I
That's
mean,
literally-
they fooled me.
That's literally what
fooled
you're supposed
me.
to do against those teams.
They fooled me.
That is the objective for those teams. All right, let's open the offense up. Let's try some shit.
Yeah, you're right. So, I mean, bad coach, bad quarterback can't win, man. That's how football works. If you have a good coach and a bad quarterback, you can win sometimes.
So why do you think they're gonna somehow have hope in these next 4 weeks, Dalton?
Because we still did it last year. We'd be Ole Miss and LSU with the same quarterback and coach. So that's the only reason. I've seen it before. I got proof that can happen. That's why. It ain't like, I got no proof in the pudding. There's proof in the pudding.
Last year it was
And we didn't lose nobody in the draft, really. I mean, we lost DK, he's a beast, but
yeah, shout out D. I know, and that was the big selling point. We got everybody coming back, and Napier's leaving. He's not leaving. He's staying no matter what. I'm like, I don't know, man. I fell for it for 4 weeks, but those 4 weeks, I mean, I am embarrassed that I even thought that you all were going to pull it through. Because I mean, it's a dumpster fire, man. You got to get him out of there.
Oh yeah, you were high on the Gators, man.
Yeah, I know. I'm
But
sorry.
A lot of people were.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I mean, we ranked 15th, so I mean, you weren't dumb. You were just seeing what everybody else was seeing. We're supposed to be good, man. Our defense is still great. Shout out our defense, man. Kamani McLean's a dog now. He's going pro.
Really?
Not this year. He's only a sophomore still.
Yeah, it's true. Okay.
You see that pick he had?
Yes, it did. And supposedly he got into it with somebody in the game. Somebody supposedly tried to hurt somebody.
No, that Miami. I seen that Miami guy.
Yeah, did you see that?
What he's talking about. But either way, he balled. We got some silver linings, but that's it.
Yeah. All right.
We do got silver linings, but it don't help nothing.
Silver Linings Playbook. All right. Yeah, man. It was a hell of a week. Miami of Ohio, like I said, thanks for having us. Catch us on Wednesday night. Looking back here at all our graphics, I don't pretty much covered everything.
Florida gets a bye this week. That's good.
Yeah, get a week off.
Let me get Texas, man. I'm telling you, we can still win this one.
Come on, dude.
Because Arch sucks still. I'm still thinking about that UTEP game. He threw 11 for 25.
So you got Texas, then Texas A&M after.
Well, we ain't beat A&M. No. Marcel Reed's better than Arch Manning, so by far.
I agree. Yeah. Yeah.
If Arch Manning plays like he did against UTEP, and Lagway doesn't throw 5 picks, we can win. Because Arch Manning stinks. 11 for 25 against UTEP? Come on, bro.
You're going to have to throw more than 60 yards to beat this team, bro.
Yeah.
Forget the 5 picks, bro. You got to throw the ball down the field. There were some drops.
He's scared.
I did see a few drops.
He's scared now because he thinks
I did see a few drops, though, I will say. Your tight end dropped a horrible ball. White guy, 84 or something like
He
that.
sucks too.
You know what I'm talking about?
He's not a freaking pass catcher, man. That's what all our players be on Twitter talking about.
Well, Nate Pierce is calling the plays, man. Your guy.
He should be a play caller. I said that though. I said that last year, even when you were doing good. He should be a play caller.
Yeah, a lot of head coaches. It takes the top cream.
Anyways,
the top of the top.
all our old players are talking, man, on Twitter and stuff. And
I want to hear Tebow. I want to hear what Tebow's thoughts on this stuff, man.
Tebow
would just be like, man, it's just really hard. Nobody knows how. Here's Tebow. Nobody knows how hard it is, man. It's just really hard, and I just think whatever Lord has in store for him, that's what will happen. You could hand a million. You could not get Tim Tebow to talk negative.
Now the Lord hates Florida, I guess. Yeah. Apparently, and not Florida basketball though.
Call Gruden, man.
So I don't know, man. Like I said, I wouldn't mind Clark Alea from Vandy because he can win the SEC already. He's proven it, and he can win at Vandy. What are you gonna do at Florida? He's my big on my list now.
Really?
After this last week, I got to thinking.
After the 70-point dub?
That didn't matter.
Or they put up 70?
State, but that didn't really change my opinion. It was just what he's done the last 2 years, man.
I think that's a hot take.
Beat Bama, beat South Carolina's ass. They ain't done yet either this year.
He beat Bama.
He ain't done yet though. They're gonna beat them. They might beat them again this year. They might beat other teams. They might. We ain't done yet. Vandy ain't done.
Dude, cop a jersey then.
I don't like them.
You do.
They're just good.
They're not.
You could be good and not like you.
They're better than Ole Miss. Come on, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Maybe.
They're not. Sure, that Chambliss has run all over that team. Come on. That's a good game.
I don't know about that.
That'd be a hell of a game.
I don't know about that.
That'd be a hell of a game.
They're going. Ole Miss.
Vandy Ole Miss is like
whoever wins, win about 3 or 6, bro.
I agree.
Vandy's not. I mean, I can't believe I'm saying it either, but they're good.
I know they're kind of good. They're a good college team, but
I mean, yeah.
I mean, they play college, so I get it. But I mean, it's just like
they're not good in the NFL. You're right. They would suck. They would be bad.
No way. I just give them a few weeks.
Okay, so yeah, they got to play Bama, LSU, Missouri, Texas. They're gonna win one of those.
Missouri.
And then they got Auburn, Kentucky. I
will not be watching Vandy, Missouri. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, that might be both undefeated.
No, I won't be watching it. I just don't like how they play football.
Oh, I'll be tuning in probably.
Diego Pavia makes me mad. Just how he plays. He's not that good.
70% completion.
Yeah.
Just don't like him. He's good. I
don't
like him either, but he's good.
When I just think
guy.
There was just a lot of guys that I think if you put Diego Pavia on Kentucky, is Kentucky got that much better of a record? Probably not.
I don't know. They probably beat. I mean, they might beat Ole Miss with them. They only lost by 7.
I don't know.
With the bums. I'm just saying.
That's a hard one. We'll see. But tune in on Wednesday. It's about all we have here. Heck of a week 4. I think week 5 is going to be a little better. I think we got some heavyweight matchups. 3 games, just 3 games alone. Just Oregon, Penn State, LSU, Ole Miss, Alabama, Georgia. Those are all 3 better. And then you got teams like Illinois needing a bounce back win against USC. And Maeva's going to try to cement his legacy here. And then you got Auburn, Texas A&M. I mean, we got some games. I can't wait. Tune in to Wednesday, 8 o'clock, and we'll have predictions, picks, and shout-outs here to McAllister, our player of the week. That game there reminded me of Jordan Watkins last year for Ole Miss. It's that crazy game he had.
I remember that.
That's what it reminded me of. But before we get out of here, catch us on Draft Professors later tonight. And as we are every Monday. Before we do that, Dalton, you got any last words here for the people?
Oh, man, I'm good. Just glad it's finally week 5 is like finally we're gonna know things about every team. I think after this week.
Yeah.
Like Louisville got Pitt.
Yeah.
I guess that's.
And they're coming off.
Pitt's not bad.
And they're coming off 2 week, which would be 2 weeks ago.
Pitt lost to West Virginia though.
Yeah, that's what I'm
and West
saying.
Virginia's garbage.
I know.
So I don't know.
That was a hard fought. It was a rivalry game.
But yeah, I don't know what to look. I'm just looking forward to not watching Florida play this week. We don't have to play.
Yeah. How you going to? Yeah. What are you looking
awesome.
forward to? That's good, isn't it?
It's awesome.
You don't have to like convince
I gotta watch
yourself.
a L.
That's good. It's good.
It's great.
Especially when like now it's like even when you're losing, you at least want to see your quarterback do good. Now you don't even have that to lean on.
No, I just gotta watch our defense play good, and that's
That's
frustrating.
good. I know. That's yeah. I know.
It doesn't
Defense
matter
is
how good
good.
they are.
Defense is good.
4 touchdowns, 4 games.
Yeah.
Hard to do better than that.
That's frustrating, ain't it?
Yeah, you lose 4 games. You lose 3 games, gave up 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, I'd be pissed.
Crazy stat.
I'd be pissed. I am pissed. I mean, Packers. We just lost to the
That's how I
Browns.
felt senior year, man. Every game. We were up like 3-0, 7-0. A lot of games going to the fourth, and then fumble, pick, etc. So I get it, bro. I get it. It sucks as a defender, but you just gotta do what you do, man. You just gotta go ball and worry about yourself. You can't play both sides of the ball unless you're Travis Hunter.
Shout out to the Travis Hunter and the Jags. Got the dub. Called that.
Texans suck.
Called it. I was like, they're gonna get this win. Texans, man. Well, only defense of the Texans, man. They just cannot establish a run game.
They don't have a line.
They can't run the ball.
They don't have a line.
I know.
They got rid of Tunsil. Terrible trade.
So dumb. Made no sense. They said we don't like our quarterback.
Their line's already bad, so let's trade the best one.
Yeah, one of the best. I don't care how old he is. If he's good, he's good. So we'll get into it. But catch us on Wednesday, people. Everyone tuning in, we really appreciate it. Everyone that tuned in for our play-by-play, everyone that tunes in every week, we really appreciate everyone. And be back Wednesday night at 8 o'clock for Week 5 preview. Everyone have a great rest of your Monday, and we will see you then. Peace.
All right, see y'all.
Peace.